Hi everybody, December course report time. As you can see, I'm not at the golf course. I have tried to shoot this video every day for the last 2 weeks, but the wind has been quite strong and I've not been able to do it. So I'm shooting this one away from the golf course. I'll cover the things that we're sort of been doing and going to be doing over the next few weeks. And if you've got any questions, by all means, either pop in the comments box, use social media, see me out on the course, or go through the office. All right then, hope it all makes sense. So as always, greens is the first section. The greens themselves, for this time of year, doing really well. Cutting at 5 mil, probably cutting twice a week at the minute. We are rolling regularly. And on the whole, they're really good actually. You've got the usual soft ones, so we've got the first and second. The 18th can get quite soft. And other ones like 14 and 15 really. Some of the older ones, actually saying that 14's not that bad to be fair this year. But we've had quite a bit of rain, but they're holding up really well. Disease pressure wise, they're pretty clean. Keeping them dry is one of the main things. Those of you that would have played this week would have seen that we've been out vertidraining all the greens. We're keeping up with the winter programme in feed, wetting agent, and on the whole they're actually rolling really well. I'm really quite pleased with the greens. Moving forward for the next 2-3 months, we'll be doing sort of very similar sort of things. Growth now is really slowed, so twice a week probably be cutting, and obviously that will pick up as we go through the winter into the spring, but at the minute, yeah, it's probably about twice a week. And in general, I'm actually really happy with the greens. In terms of other areas on the course, you would have noticed that we are vertidraining wall to wall. Literally everything apart from the long grasses this year we're vertidraining. This is a very slow and painful job, a boring job should I say, but its benefits are massive. We've still got buggies out on the golf course at the minute, and this is largely down to the fact that for the last 7 years we've carried this out, and it pays dividends. It really does. Obviously, once the golf course gets too wet, it's not going to stop the puddles that we get, but it will delay that process certainly. And December the 23rd, I've played golf today. No mud really, a few little wet spots out there, the usual wet spots. So the bit by the first half of the 10th fairway, the top of the 7th fairway, and the first half of the 13th fairway. But other than that, the course is pretty dry to be fair. And considering the amount of rain we've had recently, even with half an inch on Tuesday, it's phenomenal, and it really is worth it. So this will continue into the new year. We have managed to get about 6 holes finished. And obviously, so we've still got a lot to do, but this is massive. Other areas of the course, you know, cutting wise, tees probably cutting once a week at the minute. Fairways get away with now probably once every 3 weeks. The rough is pretty non-existent. So maintenance on the course in terms of cutting, things that have taken most of our time throughout the playing season have slowed right down, which allows us to get out there and do things like the vertidraining. We've got a fairway slitter as well that's going to be going out once that's finished. So as soon as the vertidraining is finished, which will probably be sort of end of January now, we'll get the fairway slitter out there, and this is all a massive reason of why our golf course copes so well and is doing better than others. So we will continue to do that. It's definitely paid dividends, so I'm pleased with that. So as I said previously, the growth has slowed immensely now, which frees up a lot of time for us to do the jobs that would get left normally. They range from little things just as to irrigation sprinkler trimming and the tee box plaque trimming, them sort of trimming, all that sort of stuff that gets left when you push for time. We can really start to push on with that. So although we're not doing anything massively in projects this year, we have a very long list of little things we want to get done. and we've already started that. So things like the steps that we've built on the 18th, the little path that we put down the side of the 17th tee, they're all little things that we've been looking to get done, but sort of run out of time. So there's a lot more on the list. Trimming up trees and things like that. It's all stuff that we know that needs doing, but when we're bums on seats mowing to keep the golf course as good as it can be when it needs to be, you know, they do get left. So for the next 2 or 3 months, we'll be looking to do a lot more of those things. If you're particularly interested in what those things are, give me a shout. I'll run you through them. But practice next. Another big area that's been left for a few months now since it got blown down in some strong winds a few months ago. We're now going to restart rebuilding those. All those types of things are going to get done. So over the next sort of 2 to 3 months, we'll be looking to get a lot of these tasks finished, and hopefully come the playing season, sort of late March, early April, we'll go. We'll have all them done, and of course look a little bit better. So we've got a little break now. Get Christmas, New Year out of the way, and then it's early January, full steam ahead, back on it. So lots coming up. So just to summarise really the course report, not a long one in December, it never normally is. Growth has slowed, which is allowing us to get a lot of the smaller jobs done, the jobs that get left done, which should be nice. It's nice for us as well as you. So we'll get a lot of those things ticked off. Moving into January, we've got a new member of staff starting on the 15th. A qualified greenkeeper with many years experience going to join our team. Really looking forward to that. So that starts on the 15th of January, and hopefully next year, we can really push on and take the club up yet another level. We've got 3 county events next year, which is awesome. It's phenomenal, the amount of things that we're starting to host now, which is obviously a massive credit to everybody involved, not just green staff, but everybody involved with the clubs, from the office, the bar, the members. It's just brilliant that we're being recognised and used now by the county and national events that we've even got. It's just a massive plus for the club. So I'm really pleased with that, and obviously 2024 is looking very, very exciting. Just like to wish next year's captains, Mark and Brenda, all the best. Driving's only just over a week away. And then to wish every single person connected with Sheerness Golf Club a massive Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A big thank you for everything you do for the golf club, and the support you give the green staff is brilliant. So thank you very, very much. That's the end of the course report. If anybody's got any questions, as I said in the previous video, usual manner, see me out the course. Use the social media platforms that this is put on, or go through the office. Okay, so Merry Christmas everybody, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.